Hello, everybody. My name is Lucas. In November 2020, my brother Mateo contracted COVID-19 like so many of us did. But unlike most of us, he hasn't yet recovered. Mateo is now what is known as a COVID long hauler, a title given to those whose COVID symptoms last more than 3 months. So, yeah. In all this time, he's been documenting his ups, downs, victories, and setbacks through journals, medical records, and love letters to you, the listener. And if he's come to one conclusion, it is that COVID is stupid. Look at us. Season 2, Episode 1 of COVID is Stupid. Who knew we would have seasons? Frankly, who knew we would ever have episodes? Regardless, we're happy to be here. After a few months off, Mateo and I talked about how to start back up. Slide right back into it? Do something different? Mateo was very clear. I don't want to do some big song and dance. You know that's not true, don't you? Fair enough. So, without further ado, here's my big brother Mateo with a big song and dance for our first episode of the season, lovingly entitled, Welcome Back, Kotter.
Welcome back. Season 1 ending was your ticket out. Welcome back to the same podcast that you laughed about. Well, the names haven't changed since you went away. Mateo and Lucas are here to say, ooh, it's good to see you.
Ooh, it's good to see you.
And COVID's really stupid.
COVID's really stupid.
And now that there's you, we can start season 2. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back. Mwah. I missed you. I missed this. I missed us. It hasn't actually been all that long, especially when we consider that time kinda lost all meaning a few years ago. But a lot has happened since we were here last. For starters, I hit a couple of major milestones, one in the real world and one in the digital world. I also met my niece's baby, who, about an hour after meeting me, crawled over to where I was, put her nose right up to mine, looked me square in the soul, and held that gaze even as she started squinting and grunting and pooping in her diaper. I don't know if I've ever felt so bonded to another human. But I mentioned some milestones. At the end of July, I began my second half century as a squishy on the outside, crunchy on the inside earthling of Earth. That's right, I turned 50. But I gotta tell you, I don't feel a day over 83. And wifey, who doesn't look a day over 38, completely lived up to her role as an amazing human person spouse and took to the interwebs to coordinate a surprise for me. She asked the people to send me greeting cards and letters in lieu of any sort of a brain-melting, nervous system overloading social gathering. And the people did not disappoint. For about a week, I was getting multiple cards a day, and it was delightful. Now, the other big milestone, the digital one, happened about 2 weeks into this 50th year. After months and months and months of spinning Pokestops to get Pokeballs to catch Pokemons, I finally ascended to level 49 out of 50 in Pokemon Go. And it makes me really freaking happy to share this news with you because back in episode 4 about asking for help, I detailed the story of what it took for me to reach level 48, which got me asking myself, Mateo, is leveling up in Pokemon Go really the unit of measurement you want to use to mark the time that we've spent with each other on this program? And you know what? I think it is. You're damn right it is. Onward to level 50. Let's get down to business. In this upcoming season of COVID is Stoopid, you're going to hear a number of things that probably feel very similar to what you heard in season 1. However, there will be a few new sugar plums mixed into the pudding. For instance, one of the ways I spent my summer vacation was inviting people over to my house, where I would stick a microphone in their face and ask them the same 3 questions. How did you find out I was sick? What can you tell me about those first few times you saw me? And when people later asked, "How's Mateo?" what did you tell them? The people you'll be hearing from are folks who knew me before and stuck with me since. People who have been a tangible part of my recovery story. It was fascinating to hear their perspectives and fill in some of those memory gaps I still have from 2021. The endeavor took some spoons, to be sure, but these were spoons well spent, and I'm excited to share these conversations with you. Now, a big change that you'll notice in Season 2 is that we're switching to releasing new episodes every other week instead of weekly. It's no secret, spoons are in short supply, and I simply couldn't sustain the pace that we were keeping the first time around. So this is me listening to my body and giving it what it needs. Switching to every other week gives me more time to nap and Lucas more time to edit.
Oh, hey, all right.
Welcome changes all around. But something that isn't changing? My love letters to you. Those I intend to keep comparably optimistic, comparably silly, and every bit as honest as they've ever been as I continue this attempt to articulate what it means to be a long hauler. You're also going to hear more out of my personal journals. 2021 is when I started visiting long haul clinics, when I started seeing all the ologists ever, when I got everything scanned, when I got hospitalized for my deteriorating health, and when my therapist and I started doing a lot of work relating to self-identity. Who do I want to be when I come out the other side of this? I no longer have the energy to be who I was yesterday. So where does that leave me today? And what does it mean for tomorrow? Spoiler alert, I still don't know. And that's okay. We'll talk about it anyway, because mental health matters. So to all you super strong, super sexy superstars, to anyone out there counting every spoon and making every spoon count, and even to those who have spoons to spare, and they chose to spend some on us. To all of you, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending some of your spoons listening to this program. It's my hope that these stories can help shine a light on some of the private struggles so many of us face, that some of my jokes or one-liners can give us permission to laugh in the face of long COVID and the devastating effect it's had on our lives, and that the community we build together can serve as a safe space that welcomes first waivers and new members alike and gives us all the strength to stay in the fight another day. That's my hope, and I treasure the part you play in it. I love you all. I see you all. I would hug you all if I could. Strength and health. COVID is stupid. Surprise! It's still me. I know Lucas usually closes the show, but I asked if I could do it this time, because I have something else I'd like to say. At a recent visit to the Zen Den, I could not stop thinking about you. Eventually, I stopped trying to stop thinking about you and really did think about you. The long hauler community means the absolute galaxy to me. Please know that from you, I draw immeasurable strength. Those of you who are not long haulers but are still here supporting us, well, you're pretty frickin' spectacular as well. Many of you are able to run up the stairs and retrieve things for us. Super helpful to have around. I don't know how zen I actually got that day, but I do know that you were in the den with me, and I found a great deal of comfort in your company. So thank you. If you want to tell me you're welcome, you can email us at covidisstupid2020@gmail.com. Or you can say hi to Kiddo on our Facebook or Instagram, all to be found at covidisstupid, and that's stupid with 2 O's, not a U. You could even show the world how fancy you can be by liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing, or any other applicable verbing verb. Because my name is Mateo, and you're listening to COVID is Stupid.